guys, and welcome back to Reading Club. Today I'm going to read you the 78th story Treehouse, Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. Chapter 3, Spin, Spin, Spin. Fine, so Mr. Big Shot doesn't want me in the movie. I don't care. It's not like I haven't got more important things to do. That giant unhatched egg, for instance, it's not going to hatch itself. I better go and sit on it right now. I don't mind. This is important work, much more important than making some dumb movie. Hang on, that's a weird noise. It sounds a bit like Jill and her intergalactic space animal rescue service returning through the Earth's atmosphere. Whoosh, purr, meow. It is Jill and her intergalactic space animal rescue service. Hi, Andy, says Jill. I just got back from the moon. I had to rescue some mice whose rocket crashed while they were on a cheese-seeking mission. It doesn't seem to matter how many times I tell them the moon is not made of cheese. They just don't listen. Yeah, well, I'm doing some pretty important work here, too, I say. I'm helping this giant unhatched egg to hatch. That's great, says Jill. I can't wait to see what comes out. Me neither, I say. Where's Terry, says Jill. He's with the film crew. They're making a treehouse movie. Wow, says Jill. How come you're not there? I sigh. The Big Shot Hollywood director, Mr. Big Shot, said he didn't need a narrator. Isn't it called a voice cover when it is a movie? Yeah, well, whatever it's called, Mr. Big Shot didn't want it. That's too bad, says Jill. Still a movie? That's pretty exciting. I guess so, I say. If you like electric horns, that is. Electric horns, says Jill. Yeah, I say. Terry used the combining machine to combine an electric eel and a unicorn. They're filming a re-enchantment. This I've got to see, says Jill. Good luck hatching the giant unhatched egg, Andy. Thanks, Jill, I say, but she doesn't hear me. She's already gone. Never mind. I'll show them. A giant unhatched egg is more exciting than a stupid old electricon any day. I mean, it could hatch any minute now. Just you wait. Egg hatching is great. Egg hatching is thrilling. Egg hatching is... Ring, 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 ring. Oh, I must have dozed off. That's the video film. I better answer it. It's probably Mr. Big Nose. Hi, Mr. Big Nose. I say, I guess you're calling about the book. Book, says Mr. Big Nose. No, I'm calling to find out how the movie is going. Well, I say, I don't know if the movie is going to work out quite the way I had hoped. Are you kidding, says Mr. Big Nose. I've spent a fortune on Big Nose Books product placement, so you'd better make it work. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with all this advertising, I say, but Mr. Big Nose has already hung up. Why are you still here, says Mr. Big Shot, climbing up onto my level. Haven't you got home to go? The treehouse is my house, I say. I live here. I'll just keep out of the way, says Mr. Big Shot. We're about to film the scene where Terry paints a cat yellow and turns it into a canary. But I was there, I say. I was in that story. I tried to stop him. Well, we can't have that, can we, says Mr. Big Nose. Mr. Big Shot, sorry. I think movie goers will love to see a flying cat, so if you could just keep off the set, that would be great. But I say, Terry, tell him. Terry shrugs. Sorry, Andy, but it's not really my decision. Mr. Big Shot is their director. They all head off to the observation deck. Fine. Film the scenes without me. See if I care. I have not only got to help this giant unhatched egg to hatch, but I also got 78 plates to spin. Plates don't just keep spinning all by themselves, you know. And plate spinning is a lot of fun. Even more fun than giant unhatched egg hatching. Looks like I've arrived just in time. Some of those plates are really wobbly. They're about to fall off their poles. Well, I'll soon fix that. Spin, 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 spin. Spin, 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 spin. See what I mean? Plate spinning is better than making a dumb old movie any day. Uh-oh, I think I might have spun them a bit too hard. Whiz, 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 whiz. Oh. Whiz, 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 whiz. Help me, Elsa. The Martians are coming. Flying saucer attack. They're not flying saucers, says Joe. They're plates. Got, says Mr. Big Shot. No plate throwing on the set. Sorry, I say. You should be more careful, says Joe. One of those plates almost hit Silky. It was an accident, I say. I just spun them a little bit too hard and they spun off their spinners. Well, lucky for you, we just finished that stance anyway, says Mr. Big Shot. Now we're going to film a re-enchantment of the time the sharks ate Terry's underpants. But it's cruel to do that to the sharks again. I say, they got really sick. It's okay, Andy, says Jill. It's just pretend. They're not real underpants. They're prop underpants with fish paste. It's actually a treat for the sharks, and they're really excited about being in the movie. So if you could just run along now, Andy, says Mr. Big Shot, patting me on the head. There's a good narrator. But he can't make the whole movie without me. I say, I was there. I was part of the story. We're not making it without you, says Mr. Big Shot. We've got Mel Gibbon to play you. Mel Gibson, I say. He's a bit old, isn't he? Not Mel Gibson, says Mr. Big Shot. Mel Gibbon. Look, here he comes now. But he's a monkey, I say. No, he's not, says Mr. Big Shot. He's a gibbon, and he's also one of the hottest young primates working in film today. Plus, he works for peanuts. Literally. But I'll work for free, I say, and I'll make more convincing Andy than some monkey. Watch this. Hi, my name is Andy. This is my friend Terry. We live in a tree. Well, when I say tree, how many times do I have to tell you? Says Mr. Big Shot. We don't need a narrator. I'm not narrating. I say I'm acting like a narrator. Sounds a lot like narrating to me, says Mr. Big Shot. And me, says Terry. You're a good Andy, says Joe. But I think Mel was better. He's more convincing. Yeah, he's also funnier, says Terry. But you hate monkeys. I say, I know I do, says Terry. But Mel's not a monkey. He's a gibbon. This is ridiculous, I say. Shaking my head. I don't believe it. Mel comes over to me. Look, he says in a low voice, I understand you're upset, but if it's any uncomfort, I don't like it any more than you do. I was hoping to play Terry, but let's try to be professional about it, okay? Professional? I say, the only thing professional about you is that you're a professional thief. You just stole my part in the movie. I don't steal your part. I was cast, says Mel. Whatever, I say, stomping off the seat. If anybody wants the real me, I'll be in the scribbletorium. But nobody takes any notice, of course. They're too busy making their dumb old movie. Chapter 4, Scribble, Scribble, Scribble. I don't know about you, but I find scribbling really helps to take my mind off things. It's much more fun than making a movie. And the best thing about scribbling is that it's so simple. All you need is something to scribble with and a scribbletorium. And then you just scribble and 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 scribble. Kabam! You know what I said about how scribbling is really simple? Well, I forgot to say that it can also be quite messy. Especially if you scribble so much that the scribbletorium explodes and scribble goes all over the treehouse. Cut, 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 yells Mr. Big Shot. Who scribbled all over the set? Not me, says Terry. Not me, says Mel. Not me, says Joe. I'm sorry, everybody, I say. It was an accident. Mel snorts. Sure it was, he says. You did it on purpose. You'll eat a banana, monkey boy, I shout at him. Mel bursts into tears, and Terry and Joe rushes to his side to comfort him. Andy, says Joe, you really need to calm down. I know you're upset, but being into a monkey, Gibbon, well, that's inexcusable. I'm sorry I was mean to the monkey, I say. But I didn't mean for the scribble to go everywhere. I just got carried away. I wish I could believe you, Andy, says Joe. I think you're being a bad sport, and worse, a bad friend. This is Terry's big break. Can you be happy for him? I am happy for him, I say, and I'm trying to be a good friend, but he's not being a good friend to me. He's too busy being a big shot movie star, and then he'll probably just go off to Hollywood and leave me here all alone. I don't think Terry would do that, says Joel. Do what, says Terry? Go off to Hollywood and leave Andy here all by himself. Of course not, says Terry. You could come with me, Andy. I'll need somebody to carry my bags. You can be my butler. Butler, I say. Quiet on the set, says Mr. Big Shot. Butler, I say again, only louder this time. I can't believe you just suggested I could be his butler. I said quiet, and I mean it, shouts Mr. Big Shot. Butler, I say again, even louder than before. I don't wanna be your dumb butler. Right, that does it, says Mr. Big Shot. I've had enough of your playthrowing, scribbling, and shouting. You're banned from the set. The treehouse is not a set. I say, it's my home. And not even a big bossy bitch like you can ban me from my own home. Oh, yes, I can, says Mr. Big Shot. Watch this. He picks me up and boots me out of the tree. Boot. Well, that's the end of this channel. If you liked it, please click many likes and subscribe Reading Club. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.